The weigh-in is here, and I have the results. Gervonta Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. The fight is on. Spoiler alert. I said the fight is on. Ego Weight Watchers, aka EW, where I give you a look into the fighter lifestyle before and after progress picks, especially when they have an upcoming fight. So in this video, we will take a look at the weight. Both fighters did make weight. We have an official fight. Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. Now, make sure you guys follow me at BoxingEgo1. Trying to get this page back past 75,000. With the help of you, we could do it. So I made this graphic. Gervonta weighed in at a trim 133.8. Lamont Roach 135 flat. Once again, Gervonta Davis weighed in at 133.8. His opponent, Lamont Roach, 135. Now, what does this mean? I want you guys at home, if you're watching me on your smart TVs, your mobile phones, your devices, tablets, I want you to answer a question. What does this mean? I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay, I'll tell you. What this means is Boxing Ego was right. I made videos, statements, telling you guys, because let's be real, Gervonta Davis has a lot of support, but he also gets a lot of hate, comes with the territory. When this fight was announced, people were making a big to-do saying, oh, why is he pulling up a guy from 130? This doesn't make sense. Why is he fighting a 130 pounder? So immediately I responded to these criticisms, which we know are hate, and told you guys Lamont Roach is bigger than Tank. Period. This weigh-in shows me that your boy Ego was right. Tank Davis is coming like almost 2 pounds under the weight limit, whereas the guy from 130 looks bigger, he looks full, and he's weighing at 135 flat. So what does this mean? To me, this means Tank Davis, if he wanted to, he can make 130. He truly could, because his weigh-ins recently have always looked like this, right? And then look at how big Lamont Roach looks, and he can box. This is a good fight. But you guys were going off of pure weight class. But you have to understand, if you know boxing, that many of these fighters in this modern era, they are not like the Sugar Ray Leonards and Durans and the fighters from yesteryear. That stuff is over. The Rocky Marciano, in my opinion, this might be controversial. Rocky Marciano would not be undefeated if he fought in today's era, because it's a different ball game. Rocky Marciano, was he tough? Absolutely. Good fighter? Absolutely. But he weighed like 188. You simply wouldn't be big enough for the Tyson Furies, the Klitschko's, the Joshua's, Wilder's power, 6'7", in my opinion. So guys like that would really struggle. You can't really be a heavyweight in the 180s in modern times. These guys are too big. They're giants, right? And they're big. There's different like sports medicine and training and cryotherapy and recovery. It's a different dynamic. And that's heavyweight. Outside of heavyweight, it's pretty much the same thing, because you have fighters who they'll fight at 135, but their walk around weight be 180, 190, 175, 176. So what's happening in the modern era is the guy's walk around weight is way up here, and they're chopping and cutting down in camp to make these smaller weight classes and crunch down. So that is absolutely happening. It's absolutely a thing, to combat this, maybe do same day weigh-ins. But look how big Lamont Roach looks, especially comparatively speaking, right? It looks like his arms are decently long too. I haven't looked it up though, right? So Tank continues to fight people who are bigger than him. They truly are bigger in terms of like mass and what their starting point is in terms of their weight. And a lot of people, in an effort to hate on Tank, they try to spin it and make it look like Tank was fighting puny guys, like even Leo Santa Cruz or Hector Garcia. These guys are bigger than Tank. It's very apparent. They are bigger than Tank. You can't really just go off a weight class. Like, for example, Devin Haney moved from 135. Very first fight at 140, I was there. He fought against Regis Prograis, who's really been a career 140-pounder. And the California Commission report popped up and populated. Devin Haney actually outweighed the career-long 140-pounder. So Devin was training with Snack or whatever, and when he replenished and rehydrated, he's weighing more than the guy who's a champion at the time and who has been fighting at that weight class. That shows and proves an example of what I'm saying. Like Andre Ward. When Andre Ward moved from super middleweight, he took 2 tune-ups, which is the smart thing to do, 2 tune-ups to fight Kovalev thereafter, which makes sense because he had to get his body right for a brand new weight class, the light heavyweight class. So what I'm saying is absolutely true. It takes time to grow into a weight class and acclimate. But now, because guys aren't fighting at their true weight classes, it gets a little bit screwy, right? Where you can have a Devin Haney and somehow in his first fight, he's like 15, 20 pounds bigger than his opponent who has been fighting at that weight class diligently and is a champion. So same goes with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. I have no doubt in my mind that Lamont Roach is at the very least equivalent in size, but for me, he looks bigger. It looks like his starting point, his walking around weight, what he had to cut from, was bigger than Tank Davis, which is what I told you. There's a video on my page. You can search it right now. So once again, Boxing Ego delivers. I give you boxing news and opinions and views. They're my own, sure. But once again, I deliver the truth. There's a lot of low quality content, clickbait, people trying to rush out content to hurry up and get clicks, lying, and then you never see it come into fruition. Your boy Ego, we're not operating like that. We're moving the needle forward in boxing. The video's still up. Check it. Lamont Roach is bigger. I said it. I meant it. And now, to me, the fact that he's weighing more than Tank Davis and he's the guy moving up proves it to me. Let me know what you think.